Hey, it's Gimme. What's up, guys? And today we're gonna be playing with some custom Superflats. Yes, we're gonna do some survival challenges with some custom Superflat worlds. We do need the PlayStation 4 edition to customize these Superflats, but they can be transferred over to Bedrock to play with your friends on Xbox and Switch and mobile and Windows 10. So to set these up, we're gonna go first to additions, and we're gonna go to the PlayStation 4 edition of Minecraft. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and create a world. We're gonna put it on creative so we can go ahead and look around. We're gonna go to more options. Now you're gonna want to put it on large because once we transfer this over to Bedrock, it's not going to generate any of the structures or the ravines or anything like that, like the custom Superflat will. So once you go outside anything that hasn't been generated, you're not going to have any structures, or it's just going to be flat, whatever blocks. There's not going to be any ores. So put this on large, and you're going to want to explore your entire map before transferring it over to Bedrock, or else you're not going to have any of the structures or any of the features. We're only going to get one biome, so that doesn't matter. Superflat and then customize Superflat. Now we're just going to start with your basic custom Superflat. No, we're not going to get anything crazy this time, but what you are going to want to do is add some layers. You're gonna want at least I'm going to say 50 layers. In your normal survival world, the ground below you is usually about 60 blocks, 65 blocks. So we'll do about 10 dirt, and then we're also going to add, let's say, about 40 stone. Okay, and that's going to give you some ground for your strongholds and your mine shafts, because without this, they're all gonna generate above the ground, and we're gonna play around with that a little bit later as well. And we're gonna go ahead and just select the normal plains, because that's where all the good stuff is. We're gonna go, yeah, large villages, and this is really your difficulty right here. The farther away you make these villages, the less you're gonna have. So by making more villages, that's gonna be more resources. Gonna make your survival a little bit easier. So we're also gonna make chances of mine shafts. Just for demonstration purposes, we're gonna go ahead and make this the easiest super flat survival challenge we can make. And you have to have strongholds, or else it's not a viable survival challenge, because you won't be able to fight the dragon. And we'll just keep those pretty close together. Now we're not going to have any biome specific structures, but we'll get into some of those later on. Now we do want dungeons, decorations, lakes, lava lakes, pillager outposts, yes, all that good stuff. Alright, now let's load it up. Okay, and look at that, we spawned right inside of a village with an outpost. And as you can see, even though it is a super flat world, we still have a village, we still have trees, we have animals spawning, we have villagers. And if we go, let's see if we can find a ravine. We have even ravines and cave systems. And what makes this viable for a survival challenge is, I mean, we have ores. There's ores that generate down here. Look, there's some lapis right here. There's lava, which means there's obsidian, which means you can make another portal. There's the stronghold, which means there's an end portal. So yeah. And even though it's only a single biome, let's get back up top. Wow. Even though this is just a single biome, even through villager trading, through the wandering traders, you can get things like terracotta, ice, blue ice, packed ice. You can get these things through through traders. And wow, this thing did generate a lot of villages. So yeah, this would be, just on its own, this would be a fun survival challenge. Look at this. This is awesome. Alright, but let's see if we can adjust those settings. Let's play around a little and see if we can make this a real survival challenge. Alright, so we're back in the menu, and we're gonna do the same exact setup, except this time, let's add a layer of air. And everybody asked how to do the flooded custom water world. Well, here's what we did. We put a layer of air, and then we put a layer of water on top of that. Now, on the PlayStation 4 edition, it would not let you generate water or lava on top of air blocks. So this is something new that we couldn't do before. But what this is going to do is it's going to allow these grass blocks to generate all the villages, and all the animals and everything will generate, the air is going to generate, and then the water is going to generate. So we're going to keep it on plains so that we can still have all of our villagers and our pillager outposts, and we still have all of our, yeah, everything's still on there. So let's go ahead and load this up. Alright, and the deeper the water, guys, the deeper you make this water, the more difficult this survival challenge gets. As you can see, I made the water fairly deep this time, and yeah, it'll take you a good breath just to get down to the bottom there. And what I did is I just made a raft for everybody to spawn on top of, and then if you like island survival, this is definitely one step above that. This is pure water world survival, and it's really cool having the villages down here because we probably still have some villagers alive. Yeah, you can hear them splashing around. So it's like, it feels like some kind of apocalypse world where the whole world is flooded. Because we still have all these, so many structures and strongholds in the world, so many resources, even on such a super flat world. And there we go, you got some pigs even. Alright, so this is a little bit more fun of a survival challenge. Let's see how difficult we can make a survival challenge. Alright guys, so we're back in the menus, and for this one I think we're gonna go over to a desert. Yeah, we're gonna go to a desert, and we're gonna go to biome specific structures, and we're gonna put those in as well. Okay, and then let's go back to our layers, and let's edit this top layer. Let's just make that lava. So now what should happen is the floor should be lava, and I turned off fire spreads as well. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and load this up, and the reason we chose a desert village is because all of the buildings are going to be made out of sandstone. But the reason I turned off the fire spreads is because the pillager outposts, oh my god, what is going on? Whoa, I was not expecting this. Look at this cobblestone. What is this? This is way cool. Okay. If I update the block, that one goes. Is there... Whoa. Anyways. You'll have to make sure to set the spawn point. That is way cool. So I bet I wonder if all the caves and ravines just have lava floating over them. That's gonna be super cool. Alright, but we have a desert super flat, but the entire ground is lava. And as you see you know, you could do this with the fire spreads on, but I wanted to keep the villager outpost. But as you can see, the crops are all still there. We still have water. We still have villagers living everywhere. And the big challenge for this one is the only way to get around is going to be placing blocks in front of you. Like, until you get somewhere and get a bucket of water. So once you have a bucket of water, yeah, that's a good point. Once you get a bucket of water, you can just start going like this. Oh, but you still want to be able to get underground. Because don't forget, we still have, you know, the caves, we still have ores. Don't the caves look kind of eerie, made out of dirt like this? That's kind of weird. I'm used to seeing like stone caves, right? You don't see... Yeah, see, doesn't this look better? This looks more like a natural cave. Wow. And it's huge. It's a ravine. Look, dark lava. Whoa. Okay, so I didn't know this was gonna happen, but this is pretty neat. So technically you might be able to find your way down without even having to dig, just pouring some water around. But the cool thing about having the deserts is you have the desert temples. Oh, I blew it up. But you got a chance of apples. It looks like there was some enchanted books and some emeralds. So yeah, lava on the floor, really awesome survival challenge. Alright guys, now those are a couple of my favorite super flat scenarios for a survival challenge. Now let's try some something a little more crazy. Let's go with a mushroom island. Or no, let's go with no. Yeah, let's go with a mushroom island. Let's add some layers here. I wonder how many layers we can add. There's probably a limit. We'll do 75. And then let's add another layer of... What sounds good? Why not diamond blocks? Let's try that. I wonder if we can do lakes and lava lakes. Oh, well, we want something with... We want a biome with villages. And unfortunately, I don't think we have... Because we're on the PlayStation 4 edition, I don't know if villages spawn in certain biomes. Okay, let's do a taiga. Why not? Why not a taiga? Alright, let's see what this gives us. Hey, now this is pretty interesting. Okay, so now what we have here is you're up top here in the diamond world where you got the village, the villagers, and all of this. But if you go down a block, oh, this is creepy. This is some like creepy like underworld kind of stuff. So you come down here, there's no grass. It's just all dirt. We still have the caves and everything below us. Oh, but look at this. Look at this. So, even though we have the blocks below us, the mine shafts have still spawned above ground because our highest block is up there. So technically this is considered underground. Okay, this is super neat. So technically our stronghold should be around here somewhere as well. But wow, look how eerie this looks, guys. Okay, so we found the stronghold, and look at this. Isn't this cool? You can see the outline of the village from underneath. But the whole thing is... So it actually does just generate like this. When you see it in pieces like this underground, you assume that maybe the world generated over top of it or something like that. But no, it literally just generates in a ruins like this. It's just naturally in ruins. Because I've seen some that generate pretty intact where you can walk through the hallways, but this is just like pieces. Okay, there's our portal. Yeah, this is crazy. This would be one neat survival challenge, because if you could get enough blocks, or maybe if you use the water stream to get down, you could still come up here as like a refuge, you know, make your base up here maybe, and then like have this entire underworld. I don't know, there's so many possibilities for this. It's really cool, guys. Alright, well, I think that's it for our survival challenges. I think now I just want to check out some that are just going to be plain out fun. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I'm pretty curious to see what maximum layers of glass look like. Am I able to add any more? Okay, so that's the maximum amount of glass. What biome do we want to put it in? That's the end biome. Yeah, we don't need any villages or anything like that. Oh, what have I done? Okay, this is a all glass super flat in the end dimension. We used the biome end dimension and we used all glass. Oh, and the end towers are even down here. Okay, so I didn't know this was a thing or possible. I don't think this is viable for a super flat survival challenge, but this is definitely pretty intense. Look, we got a mine shaft going around and through the end towers. Uh-oh, we hit some lava. Let's get out of that. So literally just hundreds of, like 130 levels of glass. And because it does make caves, we've got all these little weird pockets of water and lava everywhere. This is so crazy. What madness is this? Yeah, it just generates little caves of water. This is weird. Alright. Glass, super flat, and dimension. Weird. Oh, wow. Okay, guys. So we've made... What is this? We just made a custom super flat. That's a coral. It's a warm ocean super flat with no water. But it has generated us some ocean monuments. This is super neat. Oh, look at this. This is so wacky. As a survival challenge, I don't know how viable this is with no villages. We got above ground coral. We've got some below ground corals. And it's weird how they make this giant square shape. This would make it really easy to drain one of these and make a guardian farm. I wonder if we have any shipwrecks. Can we find any shipwrecks? Alright, still pretty neat though. Oh my, gimme. What have you done? Alright, so we have a warm ocean super flat with ocean monuments, but we've only got one block of water. And apparently, and underneath this one block is the bedrock, so there's nothing underneath this. So apparently the ocean monuments all generate like this, except there's normally dirt underneath them. Yeah, imagine trying to play a survival world in this place. This would be super crazy. It would be so annoying though, with the whole world covered in just one block of water. Okay guys, it's the one everybody wants to see. It's the TNT super flat. This is always so much fun. Let's just go ahead and start lighting it off and see where it goes. The explosions don't seem to move upward, so once we get down here it seems like we're pretty much at the bottom. Very interesting. Very interesting to see. Oh, we gotta keep it in render distance or it's not gonna keep blowing up. Does make some pretty interesting terrain. Okay, we're back on the Bedrock edition, and if we scroll down, we'll have under our old worlds, we should have all of our super flat worlds that we have just now created. And just click on your world and then convert it over to the Bedrock edition. Alright guys, and here we are back on the Bedrock edition with our custom Superflat. Now, from here you can upload it to a realm, make it a server, share it with all your friends that can't make their own custom Superflats, but make sure to explore the entire map, because as you can see behind me, once you get into the Bedrock generation, it's pretty clear. You stop getting the villages, you stop getting trees, lakes, animals, anything. So make sure you explore your whole map before you convert it over to Bedrock, because once you get into Bedrock, there will be no more custom Superflat. There's no more ores, no more ravines, no more caves. The rest of this is just going to be plain vanilla blocks with no generation. So make sure to hit a like and a subscribe for me, and like always, I'll see ya when I see ya. Later, taters.